Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. And we have brought along a new challenger. During the interval between recordings.
Hold on. Let me get that button. Wait for it. Found it. Just give me a moment. Do the other introductions first.
I am your beloved host of this recording, Kyoru Crimson, coming at you live from the shambles I call room. At least I swear to God, man, I shouldn't be living in this, but hey, joining me today are Gorilla Guy 98.
Hello.
Beloved Overlord and Riddle God Extraordinaire, DLBot 2016.
Hello! And finally...
Here comes a new challenger!
Sentai Masters joins us from the boy. Sentai?
Sentai.
Sorry, I didn't hear my name being called. I'm sorry. Anyway, yo.
Sure, from a second. You guys can see the gameplay, right?
No, I think it's mainly because I didn't hear on your end, Scotty.
I'll move my mic closer then. It's
Yeah.
weird with this headset. The mic's in a very weird position. It kind of sits along the side of your face before it reaches your mouth, so it's weird. I kind of have to jostle and move it a bit constantly to get a good signal.
Okay.
But today we'll be starting on the second chapter of the Decepticon campaign, Fuel of War, where we'll be taking control of the Seeker Trio. Kaon Cliffs. So, the Seekers offer a variety of different play options.
Yeah.
Starscream himself has one of the best weapons in the game, I personally think. The Null Ray has a 10 times scope, is a one-shot kill on most smaller enemies, and he has a Scatter Blaster, which is essentially the shotgun of the game besides the EMP shotgun. Quite good ammo, it's only really good if you're right up in front of an enemy, and it can also deal with crowds. His main abilities are Shockwave.
Yeah, which...
You kind of just...
Yeah, which, for the record, heard something that's really cool is the fact that that this is our first section of the game where we have characters that have two different weapons and not an empty slot available.
Yeah.
The main abilities of Starscream is his hover, which Megatron had. It's basically similar, hover in the air and increase weapon damage. Shockwave is his charge up thing, and it's just literally just a massive shockwave that pushes enemies back. It's good for dealing with the cloakers, by the way, DL. Next we have Skywarp. Skywarp is your scout. These are all there for soldier, scout, and a scientist. So the scout has a scatter blaster, and he can have a second weapon, you don't really need it. He has the whirlwind melee and he has cloaking. It is a godsend, by the way, if you're trying to recover some health slightly. I usually play Skywarp when I'm playing alone, because, well, I do like having the ability to just hide out of plain sight for a while. Then we have Thundercracker, who is the medic of the team. He has a neutron assault rifle and an energy repair ray. He's a medic. He spawns a sentry, which can be good for dealing with smaller enemies and most grunts, and the dash, always a good option, especially with him being a seeker. He can fly, so I don't really see the point in the dash, but hell. We will be playing a Starscream for this.
And we also need to talk about the weapon. The new weapon for this, the Energon Repair Ray.
I mean, it's exactly what it says on the tin, it's a repair ray. It just gives
Well,
you...
it's not just that, because it can also siphon health from enemies, too.
Can it?
Yeah, I tried it before, it can actually do that.
I did not know that. You learn something new every day. We're going for the null ray because I fucking love this thing. Let us go!
So we're gonna play as Megatron's bitch.
In this, we'll be heading to the capital city of the Decepticons, Chaos. A place where survival of the fittest and those in power rule above all.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to have a nice wee pleasant afternoon, go to the Gladiator Pit.
Anxious to prove themselves worthy of the Decepticon name.
Also, brilliant choice to have
and
Steve
his
Bloom as the
minions
narrator.
Fly
Oh,
to
yeah.
Cybertron. There, they must reconnect the Energon bridge that will enable Megatron to manufacture more Dark Energon and conquer the Autobots once and for all.
Ah,
Good
Energon.
choice.
Your orders are clear, Starscream. Infiltrate the Cybertron underground and reactivate the Energon bridge. I want that power online.
Megatron, Thundercracker has detected several Autobots up ahead. Jetfire must have warned Zeta Prime and moved to intercept us already.
Also, yes, there have been some audio glitches in this, guys, because for some strange reason,
Crush them.
this seems to happen a lot now in the
Report back to
game.
me when you have found the bridge. Megatron out.
That imbecile thinks I'm expendable. Me? He'll soon learn never to underestimate Starscream.
Now,
Let's go over the weapons that we have here in Jet
yeah,
Mode. We have the jet
Dearbot,
machine gun.
yeah, Dearbot, let me explain something. Now, if you remember in the last mission, Megatron's vehicle mode weapon had ammo. The thing about the Seekers, both of their weapons in vehicle mode had infinite ammo. So, realistically, if you want this mission to be easy, stay in jet mode. However, more times out of 10 you will be in robot mode to deal with certain enemies and certain parts of the mission. Just need to double check something because I remember. Is there something back here?
Also, traveling around in jet mode is honestly kind of fun in this game, because not only are you incredibly fast in here, but maneuverability is really easy to do.
Also, yeah, there's a lot of branching paths in this particular level. Like, if you notice some areas, you can just go off to the side. You'll find either a weapon cache, a grenade box, or sometimes an ammo crate. I remember if is that an overshoot? Yep. Grab that quickly.
For shield.
Now, up here we're going to get a force
What is
vehicle.
that? An Autobot probe. We should avoid it to prevent detection.
Like that puny probe could stop me. Blast them and get on with it.
Yeah, the null ray is pretty damn good with accuracy.
Let's go. You're supposed to play?
I don't really use it too much, but that's the thing about how War Fall. There's tons of options in terms of gameplay stuff. Like options in terms of how you progress the game. You can either go guns blazing, go strategically. It's very adaptable for whatever kind of style you approach a game as. Do you want to go reckless? Do you want to go stealthily? Or do you want to mix of both? This game can accommodate to that in most cases.
Now mind you, the weapons you start with aren't exactly the weapons you'll finish with. This game does, as the other says, promote you switching weapons at all times to try and get a feel for what you like. Yeah, I can't remember that anything here. Although in jet mode when you're just hovering, X to ascend, circle to descend, hold L1 to push, R2 does a barrel roll, or an aileron roll.
Do a barrel roll!
You want to be specific for you jet mode, it's an aileron roll, but we're not going to get into that.
Can't let you do that. Scotty, you're on the joke.
Stupid Autobots. To think their measly tricks could ever fool Starscream.
Fun fact, you actually get a special achievement if you manage to disable all of the Autobot security systems. And the thing is, it's actually based. The name of the achievement is actually based on an episode of G1 Transformers from specifically season 3, I believe. Thief in the Night.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The one where Octane stole Krypton.
Doesn't look too good.
I think you actually set it off, Scotty.
No. Just when you walk in here, those turrets engage. Because if you set off here, but that wouldn't be destroyed.
Ah, oh, my bad. You can tell it's been a while since I played this game. I more prefer Earthfall, personally.
I preferably don't want to waste all the ammo in my null rage just now.
This is Zeta Prime. Be on high alert. The Decepticons are planning
Oh
to
yes, the
reactivate
asshole,
Energon
Zeta
Bridge.
Prime.
This would grant them access to an unstable energy source powerful enough
He's not
to
exactly
jeopardize
nice.
the entire planet. Any Decepticon activity must be reported immediately, and all Decepticons are to be shot on sight. Zeta Prime out.
How
Yeah.
boring. I've read
Yeah,
more entertaining
yeah.
reports.
Notice that he basically is ruthless, and not only that, he does not believe in mercy.
Focus your fire on the Decepticons. Watch out, they're firing rockets.
Because here's the thing.
Like a little
Zeta is actually based on Sentinel Prime, who in most continuity is known to be the asshole Prime that came before Optimus. Yeah, he was actually. Actually, fun fact about that, Sentai. Did you know that originally the role of being sort of rival to Optimus was not going to go to Sentinel? It was actually originally supposed to be Rodimus.
Keep looking, you fool. The answer is here.
But they chose to change it to Sentinel because they knew it would tick people off if a beloved character was changed to an asshole. Because the thing is, there has always been a divide between Team Rodimus or Team Prime. Or Team Optimus.
So like, the whole debacle with when Congress Godzilla came out.
Or rather, it's like that bit it's like the classic, classic divide between Beast Wars and G1 fans of truck, not monkey.
Oh yeah. Hi PJ, how you doing?
Descent rockets!
Quickly, get to cover.
Basically, the power
Yeah, I
of
do
the
see the
null
effectiveness of this. I do see the effectiveness of the null ring. Ray, now that you're showing it off, Scotty. Also, if it wasn't obvious, just always avoid the liquid energon in this area. You will die instantly if you fall in. It's unlikely that you will, but on the off chance you do, avoid it. Also, the picture quality is coming out a little bit, okay, now it's starting to get better again.
that was Shockwave.
Might have been what was causing it, yeah. Actually, Shockwave is in the game. He's DLC, but he is in the game. He was actually a GameStop exclusive DLC character until they eventually added him as, normal DLC. And the cool thing is for the commercial, they not only played The Touch, but they even had Corey Burton reprise his role as Shockwave. And when Starscream basically gives him shit like, why this is on Shockwave's like, we are here for sentient exceeds mine. You may choose the soundtrack.
What's an old he's over there,
Stop whining and find another way in.
Oh, right, I remember those assholes. They basically have overshield until you hit them once, so you have to automatically hit them twice.
We're not where we need to be, Skywarp, so keep moving.
Crude energy
Then please, show us off.
Flying this close to it is very dangerous. We should proceed with caution.
Wait. Oh no, they locked you out!
Can't be that bad.
Oh, never mind. I thought there was an invisible.
That's only when you're in Jeopardy.
So how do you get through there?
Why, I remember correctly.
Oh. I did not know about this. This is honestly kind of interesting.
You get 2 overshields.
2 overshields? Wow! Nah, we did it at the same time, Jinx. Now you owe me a soda.
What's our wallet there? I'm not eat there. What's something over here? I am not the best at flying in close quarters.
And well, man, at times this can get a little bit claustrophobic. It's claustrophobic in this area. It's like it's very closed off and not exactly well open. But I feel they did this better in the sequels, where they give you more wide open areas to properly fly around it. I understand why it was done for this game. You know, it's supposed to be like a closed-off facility and such like that. It's not meant to have flyers and such, but still, a little bit annoying.
Also, I bet we're coming up soon. Be careful, yeah.
Oh wait, I think I know what we're getting. I think I know what we're about to hit. Oh no, wait, not it yet. That's not what I thought for sure. Yeah, these missiles can tear you apart if you're not careful.
That's why we
Well, especially if there's an abundant amount of these guys.
They have a limited ammo. I have.
But regardless, missiles are no joke in this.
Yes, they are no joke, but they're
game.
easily
Also,
dealable. So this is the bit you're
oh yeah, this is the one. This is
We're
the
getting
one.
close. The next entrance is just on the far side of this canyon.
Yeah.
How about that?
Say hello to an Autobot gunship.
Oh, I thought it was... Oh. I mean, I thought... What you said?
What's a shield generator?
No, because I got zones. That's what this thing is.
Oh shit! Orders!
That Autobot ship's generating an energy shield over the entrance.
I can see that for myself, Dr. Cracker. Enough babbling. Destroy it.
Target the mortars first.
Honestly, I do find sections like this fun, you know, where you basically infiltrate Autobot gunship and such. I find this section of the game to be a lot of fun, you know, infiltrating the space of Autobots or Decepticons, sneaking in, and then blowing it up from the inside out. It's definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, just really the best way to dodge the turrets is to kind of just dodge the barrels.
Go barrel roll!
Already done
Get that joke.
Oh, let's
Oh, you almost had it. Yeah, be quicker than that. when it comes to the jet modes, I prefer using the rockets since they do lock on to targets, so you don't have to worry too much about aiming.
Yeah, also, one little trick for getting rid of it, for hiding from enemies, hide underneath the ship.
Really? They won't come after you if you do that?
Yep, they do. Also,
wow.
Help. Working for me, they almost seem to be leaving health cubes on the side of the fucking ship.
I never knew about that. That's honestly kind of cool.
Excellent. Now target the aerial bots.
I'll show them some real flying.
These aren't the bots, honestly.
I do kind of like how they gave the flyers distinct names. Like they called the Autobot ones the aerial bots. Then of course the Decepticon ones the Seekers. Granted, it kind of removes from the uniqueness of the actual aerial bots, but what else could you have called them? Yeah.
This fly a bit you well. I too came to get heated on the back and tail. Maybe about you want your landing trick?
What was that? But Scotty, you're Starscream, not Ramjet.
The blast doors are open! Quickly!
Watch out for those rocket snipers!
Enough of this nonsense! We'll bring this annoyance down from the inside! Fly in and target its power core!
Damn, you nearly died.
I know I nearly died, but guess what? Help.
No, actually, you can't actually hit your enemy. You can't actually hit your allies. You can only hit your enemy. So you don't have to worry about friendly fire.
Okay.
Orders, Starscream.
Those idiots locked us in here with their power core! Plant a jetpack on it!
First off the campaign.
Oh well. Hey, at least you get to possess Waspinator.
I hated that voice.
It'll be interesting to see what TJ thinks about it.
The blast doors are open!
Also,
Quickly!
Watch out for those rocket snipers!
Enough of this nonsense! We'll bring this annoyance down from the inside!
I don't know why I'm suddenly taking a lot of damage. Yeah, but they shoot those to this bomb and... Oh!
Grenade out!
Oh, but yeah, that was an interesting one. Hell, it showed that Rhinox is kind of OP in terms of a character, since again he nearly took over the Predacon.
Yep. Working on. traveling Walkmares, blatantly bold
Close the blast doors and seal the ship! We'll trap them inside!
Orders, Starscream.
He thought of everything.
Yeah.
Those idiots locked us in here with their power core. Plant a jetpack
Then
on
they're
it.
going to get used to thinking that they did one.
Well, you know what? Fun fact here, that you might not know,
Are dumber than Skyborn.
Sentai, that was actually done at Ranus' voice actor's behest.
Try the upper deck. Hurry!
Yeah, he actually wanted to try having Ranus go a different angle in terms of actual character.
Now's our chance. Fly through the hole.
Dumber than Skywarp? I'll show you, dumb Starscream.
You always do.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same
One thing detail I like about the Decepticons is about the different campaigns is while the Autobots constantly give each other like encouragement and such, the Decepticons constantly just shit talk each other, which I honestly really love that
they
detail.
constantly just bicker with each other.
Well, you have to understand that
Honestly,
Thundercracker and
I prefer that.
yeah, you have to understand that Thundercracker and Sky.
Oh no, it's these assholes!
Yep, but you have to understand Thundercracker and Skywarp have been stuck on a space station with Starscream for millennia, so they're probably not exactly the best of pals. If I was ever stuck in a space station with all my pals for millennia, I probably would hate them all as well.
Wait, so hold on. You're saying that if you were stuck on a space station with us, you'd hate us?
Eventually.
Wow, okay, some friend you are.
So, if I remember right,
I think I saw something. You think you
Yeah, these guys are a pain in the fucking ass.
Cloaker.
As you will soon see.
Destroy it.
See? See how annoying these guys are? In my opinion, the worst level you have to fight them in is the goddamn prison level.
Oh, I love that level.
Yeah, I like that level, but I hate that section where you have to fight these cloakers constantly. It's such a pain in the ass.
Also, these guys have equipped with one of the only weapons I believe that has a charge. Its main fire ability is a charge. But the more you charge up, the more powerful the attack is.
But the problem is it's a little bit too situational.
Feel the power of my wrath. Now get the power back online so we can move on.
Also, another issue I feel with when it comes to the cloakers is because of the color palette of the game, they blend into the background so easily.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the gimmick if they're meant to be cloaking.
Well, here's the thing. I understand, but even when they're uncloaked, it's hard to see them.
Yeah, but take a look at the power of the null ray.
Yeah, come on down here, nice and close.
Where are you? One shot. One shot. Hello.
Boom! Headshot!
boom.
I do see how effective it can be. Players and I might try a first attempt at one of the games that I got on Steam. Might try either one of the Lego Star Wars game or maybe Cybertron. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'll full record it. I might record my first impressions of the game and such. Because I want to preserve that, but oh right, there's more of these. But these are really cool because the thing is, these are actually shortcuts to the ship.
I'm only coming up here for the overshield.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the overshield. Yeah, that's cool.
One bank.
Fall so easily.
Two banks.
I do like how this game has like hidden passages or secret sections of the game, that you can find if you're exploring out so long.
Yeah.
It's always good when games reward your curiosity and exploration skills.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
All the enemies taken care of. Also, there's another health kit here.
Another health pack.
Over here, I do believe there is same. Then if we go down here, more enemies. I usually prefer melee these guys because I'm on the assault rifle, overshield. You can melee these if you're within close range of them.
I didn't know that. Also, I do appreciate that some of the achievements in the game are named after G1 episodes.
Now, what you have to do with this one is, after that pulls down that half the shield generator.
The battery casing is opening.
All you do is more enemies spawn.
See, overshields are not necessarily something necessary for the game, but they do make it a little bit easier. Also, something I prefer Fall for doing is that you can swap weapon hands.
Yep.
And that is a fucking godsend in Fall, because the thing is, as you can see with Screamer, you have to constantly go around one corner to properly get your shot. But in Fall, you can go around that other corner, swap the firing hand, and then boom, you can go on forward.
I'm also running more shots.
The shield batteries are exposed. If we destroy them, we can lower the shield.
Wait! Scans show high-density Uberium shielding on that door.
I don't care. Focus all firepower on their pathetic door.
Oh my nose. Yeah, lads, another small problem with this level. There's hardly any ammo crates. When you run out, you kinda run out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Look out for those sentries, you bum idiots.
I love how Stars constantly shit talks his comrades. Also the doors and Autobot symbol. Nice touch.
Into the tunnels. We have a bridge to activate.
Sorry guys, permission. Bye.
This place gives me
Bye, bitch.
These tunnels were decommissioned long ago. We'll have to activate the power terminals to get the station.
Incoming! Take cover! Wait! That's not Autobot weaponry. Interesting. I've never seen these life forms before.
Who cares? If they get in my way, blast them!
San Rigo really does do a good job at Stars. Maybe he's not my favorite voice for the character, but he really does capture the maniacal or egotistical whole feel of the character. Also, avoid these squids because they will cause your UI to fluctuate a little bit for a moment.
Yeah, they are EMP.
Find a way inside and activate it.
Now, another thing that's an issue with those things is what they are in terms of the lore. Okay, that thing has a health ray on it here, but by the way, so yeah, you're right, that's no damage. It will heal the Autobot.
Now, here's the thing that I appreciate when it comes to the repair ray. Even even though you can monitor your team's health, you don't have to be the one to heal them constantly. They'll still do fine on their own. You can't ever lose AI companions in this game. There's no fear of them basically going down. All you have to worry about is your health. So even if you're quote unquote the medic, you can still just worry about treading the opposition. It's just there's optional stuff you can do. You probably can do it for an achievement or something.
AI policy being integral part of the game.
I hate when games do that. I prefer look. If you're playing co-op, that's fine. Fine. But if it's a single player, if you're playing single player, you should not have to worry about anyone else's health other than your own. Oh God, he scammed Cloaker again. Yeah, see what I mean when it comes to these opponents? Seriously, even when you see them in the when their cloak isn't off, they still blend into the background due to the color palette. Thankfully, High Moon realized these assholes were tedious to fight, and they removed them from fall.
Also, High Moon Studios, the guys who gave us
Deadpool was only okay, honestly. And that's coming from me as a Deadpool fan. And to be fair, the Deadpool game wasn't exactly, well... The Deadpool game was a little bit rushed.
Detecting Autobot energy signatures.
More fools rush to their death! Destroy them!
Starscream report!
Megatron! You're encountering significant Autobot resistance, but
I will not suffer excuses. Do not fail me.
you really told him, Starscream.
silence!
Hello.
Decepticons will be mine to control. Megatron will serve me.
Whatever you say, Starscream.
Careful, Scotty, your health's in the red.
Please don't give him a health support.
And now it's not.
What can I say here about that working?
Oh, like I can't dodge a rocket.
Yes, you know what
Yeah, looking at this game, at the game.
that's
Oh, yeah, you can actually get hurt by your own EMP grenades if you're not careful.
And yes, I just literally went in there and went, fuck it. There we go through here. We go deeper into the core of Cybertron.
I do appreciate the aesthetics of the game. It really does feel like this is a living, breathing mechanical world.
Wait, literally.
Reading Autobot energy signatures overhead.
Heat tanks overloaded!
I do enjoy sniping.
Afraid to take them head on, Skywarp?
Okay, so fun fact, those who don't know, you've been living under a rock with Transformers. Cybertron is actually technically the god / creator of all. Like Primus and these squid things with the antibodies trying to kill us if we're in infection to it, essentially. Primus thinks his body's been invaded, he's like, okay, I'm going to do something under right.
Primus?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Cool, honestly.
I mean, who could get the same fight?
Like, how often can you say that a character fought God?
How often can you say that? How you defeated the guy for him and that?
I don't mean a god, like actual god.
Yeah. The Transformers for Primus is gone.
Yeah, they're what? Here's another secret room to overshoot.
Yeah. Also, kind of realize that. Fun fact: when it comes to Transformers lore, Unicron actually was created first before Primus.
Huh.
And I think one episode where they talked about that. I think it was.
Alert! Alert!
You see what I mean before about the whole thing with the, the crystal designs of the Autobots on Flutter? Notice that they're hooped rather than them being, like spiked up, like how we saw in Starscream in the space station level.
Yeah, they're round. Yeah.
I do like that. Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah. No.
I will. Well, one common criticism of the game is enemy variety, because, well, here's the thing: most of, if not every enemy in the game that you fight in terms of common fodder, they're the Decepticon equivalent in the Autobot campaign.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully, in fall they would fix this by diversifying and giving some characters exclusive enemies. Like, for example, there's enemies that deal with cloaking technology that you fight in Autobot levels, never in Decepticon.
Yeah, one problem, Diabot, with when you do get to I forgot about the scrap maker.
Sorry about that, Scotty. You were saying?
When you're talking about the enemies, though, there's one in the Autobot campaign I'm not looking forward to. There's one I'm definitely not looking forward to.
Ooh, which one is that? Oh, wait, is it the big tank?
Tank.
Tank.
Is it the big tank, Scotty?
Yes!
Yeah, I don't like dealing with those.
Tank!
Okay.
Yeah, here's the thing. Hey, when it comes to that enemy, you have to deal with. Not only is the big tank like fucking humongous, you have to constantly find cover and avoid his attacks, because his attacks are plentiful and they deal a lot of fucking damage.
I'm gonna head back to the tonight. What I do best?
Seriously, the size of the tanks in terms of the enemies in both Autobot and Decepticon campaigns, they're at least twice the size of a gunship that you see in this level.
Wow. So not only do they kick up through space, they're harder to kill.
Exactamundo, pony boy.
Say hello to my little friend.
I had said that reference that time, bravo. But honestly, word of advice: if you really want to make things like super fucking easy when it comes to dealing with enemies and levels, just grab the turret for the ion displacer and just mow the fuck down all the enemies. Because most of the time, unless you're walking into a room full of enemies, he's with this thing being equipped, you are basically unstoppable.
Initiating weapon cooling.
Now, granted, you got limited as fuck ammo with this thing, which, fun fact, this thing is so big, you can melee attack with it.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, look at that. Look what Scotty's doing. He's just lugging that thing around. So even if you run out of health, you can still bludgeon people to death with this damn thing.
So I'm just gonna leave Thundercracker and Skywalk back there.
All right. This station seems to funnel power directly to the Energon Bridge.
Those are the Energon Bridge's power control panels.
We hit this, and nothing works.
Silence, fool! Need to supply these side terminals with their Energon power cells.
Looks like the Autobots have locked these power cells down.
Quickly!
Yeah, this thing is kind of annoying because you kind of have to make sure everything's lined up.
Booby-trap this room. Fools!
Wait, are you calling us fools or the Autobots fools? Because I'm not getting a sense that you
So
respect
what you need to
me.
do now is
Silence!
follow the path.
Almost too easy. Quickly, find the other power terminals.
Follow where the red line is going, then you'll basically see where you have to hit. So this one goes all the way over here. And you look up. You'll find that it's hidden in this corner. And if any other ones on the other side.
Just one more.
Overshield, by the way, if people are keeping a track.
There's an overshield.
I believe the next terminal is up here.
These are 100% offline.
Now all we do is press plug the batteries. Try. No, try what the fuck are these?
I don't know what brand is that. I have the Duracell.
Nah, I
Still
don't know.
going. Still
I mean,
going.
Side
Nothing else.
terminals are showing power levels.
No, wait, hold on. I prefer her Energizer. Still going. Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery.
The Energon Bridge.
No. We press the button. Hey, baby, what does this button do?
Did it! Look at all that power flowing. Onward, Decepticons!
And down we go into one of my most despised boss fights, quote unquote, in this game.
Then we are close. The Energon Bridge must be nearby.
Because I've got to get the
The
thing.
device must be inside that machine. Plant
Boy,
a
here
dark
comes the
energon
boss fight.
jetpack on its power cable to activate it.
My scans indicate that.
I've had enough of your readings. Use Dark Energon and corrupt the machine.
Whoa! What's happening? Precisely what I was afraid of. Cybertron is trying to purge itself of contamination. What contamination?
He means us, you idiot.
I hate this thing with a passion.
And destroy this nuisance.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is an annoying as fuck boss fight because you have to constantly move around, avoiding his attacks. And while you can't destroy the turrets, it's tedious as hell.
You can also only destroy them to certain parts.
Oh, and then there's this part. You got to avoid the beam.
Move, move, move!
And then you can see the beams will shred through your health like Swiss cheese.
Only if you let the beam catch up to you.
And there's the power core. The number of rings in the core actually are a good indicator of how much health it has left, besides of course, the energy. Besides the health bar itself.
He's not so tough.
Also, the...
You need help, by the way, before the canopy.
Which is good.
So now he's gonna do...
Starscream, what is taking so long?
Just a slight delay.
I'm beginning to question your ability to deliver, Starscream.
Oh.
Do not disappoint me.
Ah, the old married couple back together again. Now you don't have to destroy the guns, you can, but it's not necessary.
Yeah, you don't have to, but waiting for it to basically, for the core to reveal itself, it's tedious and it takes a lot of time.
You take the core out in 3 stages and with 3 rings,
It's very repetitive. It's a case of destroy the core, avoid the turrets, lather, rinse, repeat.
What is it doing now?
Who cares? Just be ready for it.
Evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, now it's basically trying to set the room on fire!
Not just that, if you stand around for too long, missiles will come in from the fire.
Which makes no fucking sense. Like, how the hell is the fire locking on to you? It's fire! You don't see lava, basically. Oh god, I forgot it does that bit in a second. On the 3rd round. Yeah, you have to... Yeah, now you have to avoid these. Watch out, because suddenly you'll have to turn around and avoid it, because the beam you're running from will suddenly be the beam you have to run to.
What? Yeah.
No. Does not work. There we go!
I would do a little catch if you hold the down button to like put your thing straight to the core. You'll automatically lock on.
That's good.
Starscream! To the surface, Decepticons!
The machine is out of
Look at
control.
this dark energon, lad.
The Dark Energon!
It's so spicy and plentiful. Look at the other thing, I don't know what it's doing.
We've done it! The Energon Bridge is activating!
You know what, look at the energon bridge, it doesn't look like an egg on belt.
Quiet! You're ruining my moment of
Anybody else reminded of the German Neutron movie?
My orbital station will be at full power!
Your orbital station, Starscream. Surely you mean mine. I see you have finally succeeded in the simple task I gave you. Perhaps you're not as worthless as I thought. Report back to base at once!
All systems online. Dark Energon, manufacturing at optimal efficiency.
Now I can introduce Dark Energon into the planet's core. And as it spreads throughout Cybertron, my power shall travel with it.
Entrance to the planet core is heavily shielded behind the Omega Gate.
I will acquire the key. We launch a full-scale assault on Iacon immediately. and wipe Zeta Prime and his pathetic Autobots off the face of the planet.
Wow.
And that ends the second and chapter of the Decepticon campaign.
Now, were this improved over the first one? It felt shorter. It felt like you only had
Honestly, it took
one.
less time.
Yeah, it took. The first chapter you have to invade the station, find the core, then you have to get Starscream. This one is just okay. Starscream's being the messenger, going, okay, I need to get to the core. The ships, the cloakers, the flyers, it's all things I hate in a level. Each of the levels does not feel complete.
No.
Truth be told. Splitting them into chapters, I'm fine with. Just give me more to a level. I like the dialogue, the characters are fun to play. Although given there's 3 Seekers in this level, like okay, all you're really choosing is your colour scheme and your weapons. You aren't really choosing much of a difference. I think in Icon Destroyed you have a choice between Megs, Soundwave or Barricade.
Breakdown, actually.
Breakdown, same. Wait, did you say Breakdown?
Yeah, Breakdown. I know for a fact he's...
Breakdown.
God damn it, you set me up for that, didn't you?
Maybe. Yeah, welcome to the annual daily routine of the DL bot getting annoyed by the Scotty.
Anyway, but
You did what? Oh, sorry. Okay.
So I think we're all in agreement that this was a better level than the last one.
Oh, absolutely.
This level triumphs over the last one. Icon Destroyed is where I think the game's at its peak. You have a good variety of characters, you have a good variety of what to do. The second and first missions are the taste, and then when we get to the Autobot chapter, you'll kind of see where the game kind of gets stagnant because like you're playing Autobots, you have to be the good guys.
Yeah.
I prefer how they did this in Fall, where basically you've got a good variety of levels. You get levels. What levels? You got a good amount of Autobot levels, good amount of Decepticon levels, and what's even better is that the final level has you constantly swapping between the two factions.
Although there's one level in the Decepticon missions that I just love playing.
And that
Is it the Starscream level?
No. Comparacons combine into Bruticus.
Oh, I love that one! Hell yes, I love
the
that one!
Predicate level!
No, Bruticus!
The Bruticus level, the Bruticus level, yeah, oh.
Dear, but get the slipper.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oof.
Yeah, I just hear that right.
Yeah, the Bruticus level.
The Predicate
Isn't there
level.
a level where you fight Metroplex?
No, there's a level where you have Optimus going, okay, Metroplex, smash.
It's where you command Metroplex to destroy something.
Oh, right.
And then one mission you get the chance to go, Megatron, meet Fist.
BAM! BAM!
Isn't the final boss of the game Trypticon?
Oh, that's this game.
Yes.
In this game? Yes, it is actually. And he's probably one of the toughest bosses in the whole game and very tedious to deal with.
The final boss of the Decepticon campaign is Omega Supreme. Final boss of the Autobot campaign is Trypticon. And Trypticon is a dick. Speaking of which, we have already seen Trypticon, by the way.
Yeah, because,
For those who are unaware, the station where the first level takes place on is a stasis locked Trypticon. Because he basically
you're controlling. If I'm not remembering correctly, from what I've seen of the game, you're controlling aerial bots and flying through.
The only reason it's found out that he's Tripticon is Ariobot's getting ideas like, why does this thing have a transformation cog? Let's destroy it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, ladies and
Basically-
gentlemen, that's enough for this episode. We will get back to you on the next one pretty soon. I don't know if we're going to be recording another one tonight. It's getting a bit late for me, but ladies and gentlemen, I have been your Crimson Tiger, Curly Crimson, saying, hey, it could be worse. You could be a Nazi in London after Alucard's been there. Oh god, it's gonna be a minute. What's that? Oh fuck, it's the
I have been
Catholic
your
Church.
fucking flower putting in India. Coronavirus.
Aiming Clone Podcast is Center Mass 100, and to Starscream, you will and always will be Megatron's bitch.
Woo! And
He is. Deal.
Of course, I've been your kindest but beloved overlord ruler god extraordinary idea of 2015, reminding you that I'm just a passing through Tokyo fan. Remember that? And all I'm gonna say about this is those damn cloakers could go to hell. Fuck those damn cloakers. Anyway.
I shall end the recording here. Ciao, everybody.